Okay, so move my mic closer again. Um, a bit of a different video today. Don't know if I'm going to edit this one, but Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom got a new trailer, and I still need to finish Tears of the Kingdom. I've been slacking like incredibly there, and I'm pretty excited for this game. I'm not really excited. I don't know how to feel about this game. This is one I'm thinking about getting though, and um, I need to play through what do you call it? Link's Awakening. I have it. Have never touched it. I was given it as a birthday gift years ago, like the same year it came out. Never have opened the game, and I think it would be a perfect time for me to play the game. At least probably a month before it actually comes out. This new game, since it's in the same engine. So Echoes of Wisdom. I think this is honestly a big push, or not push, but like a big like sign of change in progression for the Zelda series. Just because we can actually play as Zelda for the first time in a game called Legend of Zelda. So that's exciting. I hope we get some more interesting stuff, and I hope we get games where we could play as Zelda. Right? I don't think this is like a I think Zelda is really different from a character like Princess Peach, where Princess Peach is kind of meant to be a damsel in distress, and like Zelda is clearly just overpowered by Ganon because he has the Triforce of Power. But I think Zelda is one of those characters that never really gets explored in any way, right? And some characters need to be a damsel in distress. Definitely Peach. I think the counterpart to that would have been Daisy, because Daisy makes more sense because they made her into more of a tomboy and more, you know, capable than Peach. But I think in terms of Zelda, I think, her having the whole ceiling power and all that stuff, and like her story progression and like Tears of the Kingdom. Like I was hoping we could play as Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, let's check this out. I've yammered for long enough. See what we got.
Welcome to Hyrule, a
Core of
vast
Hyrule.
land where Princess Zelda will journey through her grand adventure. Hyrule is a land of plentiful abundance.
Right.
From the central plateau,
Where does this
where
take place
Hyrule
in the
Castle
timeline?
stands enfolded by its castle town.
Is it taking place after Breath of the Wild, or is it taking place way before
The
it?
outermost reaches, you'll encounter new and interesting people in each.
Because it looks like Zelda in this game seems to look like her version between that like mirror between worlds or whatever. So where does this fall in the timeline?
Of its diverse regions. The Gerudo Desert consists
It also, sorry, I keep pausing. It also reminds me of crap. What is that game called? One where is it Link has pink hair. Just off of the map.
of scorching dunes as far as the eye can see and is prone to frequent sandstorms. That's no problem for the women of the Gerudo tribe, though.
A lot of these
There are
spots
many
seem
ruins full of
inspired by
mysteries
Breath of the Wild.
here. And an oasis, a great place to relax. Jabul Waters is home to some of Hyrule's most scenic
Jabul
waterways.
Waters.
It's also where you
That's
can
funny.
find the Sea Zora
Okay.
and the River Zora.
Maybe it's taking
each
place in
reside in their
between the last game and Breath of the Wild.
Respective villages.
Like before Breath of the Wild. You know what I'm talking about. Because these look a lot
Though
like
they don't
Breath of the
always
Wild
get along.
Sora.
What could they be fighting about? Daunting cliffs and lava flows dominate the Elden volcano region.
Interesting.
Kakariko Village is nestled at the mountain's base,
Okay.
but you'll have to brave treacherous trails to reach the home of the Gorons.
I don't Oh
Those
yeah, no, wait,
rocks
never mind.
may look
Kakariko
delicious.
Village. That's the
Alas,
that's
they are
Sheikah.
not for Hylians. The Farron wetlands are a lush labyrinth of vegetation.
Right.
As you wander the jungle, you might come across a Deku scrub.
Oh,
Rumor has it these peculiar creatures have a voracious sweet tooth. During your travels, you're likely to encounter people dealing with problems great and small.
interesting. So are we trying to find Link
by
in this
browsing your
game?
adventure log whenever you'd like.
Wow, that's very good. The wild
Helping
UI.
people with their troubles is a big part of your journey, and wise heroes are often rewarded for their good deeds.
Huh.
Objects known as waypoints are scattered throughout the land. Once you've discovered
Cool.
one, you can return to it quickly by selecting it on your map.
Oh, wow. How big is this map?
Even with the benefit of fast travel, getting around Hyrule can prove challenging. At times like these, why walk when you can ride? Gallop right over weaker enemies to send them flying, and hop over small obstacles with ease.
Wow, okay.
Once you
Kind of
learn to
reminds
make
me
a
of the
carrot
replay
echo, you'll
course
be able to call upon
thing
your trusty
for
steed
some
from
reason.
anywhere in the overworld.
Let's just get the royal horse.
As you explore, you may come across smoothie shops, manned by business
Smoothie
scrubs.
shops.
Here you can blend the ingredients you've collected into delicious drinks. Smoothies have different effects based on the ingredients you choose. They're
Okay.
sure to come in handy during your travels. You can also equip outfits and accessories to enhance your abilities.
Okay.
And to look fashionable, obviously.
Oh, wow. People are gonna start gooning like crazy on this game. Fine.
Whether you're trekking over rugged
Oh,
plateaus,
is this like how you build stuff?
through winding caves, or other complex locales, creating echoes is key to success. But sometimes they may not be enough. A huge boulder like this cannot be learned as an echo, and your other echoes won't move it either. For obstacles like these,
That's why you gotta
Try
start
has got you
Fortnite
covered
building
with
over
the
it.
power of bind.
Oh my god.
Use it to make even a
What?
massive boulder follow Zelda's movement. Bind can help you unearth buried
Okay.
treasure, or even reposition troublesome enemies. You can also
Was that an
use Bind
Zelda?
on your echoes. So get creative.
Do you
and
just
find
walk
ways
into?
to
Oh
forge
my
ahead.
god.
Alternatively, if you want to follow a moving object yourself, you can use reverse bond to go where it goes. Take advantage of a creature's ability to fly
What?
or to move around quickly. Swapping between bind
That's
and
kinda
reverse
cool,
bond
actually.
is a great way to find clever paths forward.
Oh my god.
Let your imagination run wild, and you're bound to come up with all sorts of ideas. Use bind in combination with your echoes to overcome obstacles. Understanding how these two abilities work together will be essential to your progress.
You just drop them in the hole? Oh shit. Oh my god.
Mysterious rifts are overtaking Hyrule.
Huh.
What else will Zelda have to contend with in her grand adventure to save her kingdom? There's only one way to find out.
Can you go into like the Shadow Realm?
The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Available September
Oh my God,
26th
September?
only on the Nintendo Switch
Dude, I
system.
gotta finish Tears of the Kingdom and then start playing Link's Awakening this month, bro. I thought it was coming out
Pre-orders
in
are available
October.
now on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pre-order the game, but there's a lot of interesting stuff in it, to be honest. Like, it's straight up like just it's just different, and it's like different in a way that's like interesting, right? Where it feels like a completely kind of different game almost, but like not so different that it's bad, right? It just kind of seems like one of those things you kind of fuck around with the physics and like stuff like that. It seems kind of like built around that, and I kind of mess with it. And it's almost like they're kind of like taking inspiration from Breath of the Wild for some of the designs of some of the like NPCs and like some of the mobs and all that. So, um, yeah, I mean, it's really interesting to see, honestly. I hope we get more games with where you can play as Zelda. This isn't the only one. Um, and I hope that it gets more interesting. Honestly, I think the ideal thing is where we can play as both Link and Zelda, and it's like a two-player experience, like online co-op. But I don't think Nintendo really knows their audience that well. You know, I don't think they'd go that ambitious. Unfortunately, I mean they've gotten ambitious, right? I think Breath of the Wild was the most ambitious they got, and I think they saw the most return on that. And I think Tears of the Kingdom kind of followed that up. It got even more ambitious. And people, I think, say that it. I've seen like thumbnails on YouTube. I haven't watched the videos because I don't want spoilers on the game. Of people saying how much of a letdown Tears of the Kingdom was, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like that's crazy. This game is not at all a letdown. I played Breath of the Wild like through the entire game up until like a day before the game of Tears of the Kingdom came out, and I'm like, this game is fantastic. Um, but yeah, Echoes of Wisdom. It looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I might pick it up. I might get it for myself. I think I will. I still need to finish Tears of the Kingdom. That's something I'm gonna have to probably try and like just force myself to do in these upcoming weeks, and then try and play through Link's Awakening. I know Tears of the Kingdom is just one of those games. I'm like, do I really want to play it? Then I play it, and it's like, oh my god, this game is so fucking fun. So I really just need to get back into it, just because I keep thinking, I don't know, and then I'm like, wait a minute, this is really good. Anyway, it's a bit of a different video. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.